All right, so here he is out of the blue corner, the #1 heavyweight contender fighting for the title here tonight. Daniel Cormier has 8 championship belts at home. Do you remember, though, the nerves for your first UFC title fight?
It's the most overwhelming thing you've ever felt in your entire life. You are sitting in the back waiting for that moment where you get an opportunity to go chase something greater than yourself. So many people have played a part in getting this man to this spot. How does he deliver? How does he not let anyone down? How does he ultimately become the champion of the world? This is a big spot for him. He is so excited to try and become the man.
Well, self-belief is a powerful thing. He has long thought that he is the best heavyweight in the world. Tonight, he gets a chance to prove it. All right, folks, here we go. Undisputed UFC heavyweight championship fight, and all eyes are on the incumbent as he makes the walk here tonight, and he's enjoying every moment of it. Huge title defense beckons for him tonight.
John, he loves where he stands in the sport. He loves the admiration that comes with being the baddest man on the planet. He knows he's the biggest, he's the strongest, he's the baddest, and he loves it. And he prepares as if he never wants to let that go. This man lives for being the best. This man lives to be in the spotlight. And time again, we see him defend his belt as if his life depended on it.
Well, right, you lose this belt, it's essentially like walking back into your new life. He has no intention of suffering that fate here tonight. Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. We send it inside the octagon. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, the Korean Superboy, Doo-Ho Choi. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Heavyweight Champion of the World, Chris Jotko.
And there's Herb Dean. He will handle the action inside the octagon. All right, so here's the oncoming force, Chris Jotko, ready to go for round 1. His camp has emphasized round 1 here tonight. He's a guy who gets stronger as the fight goes on, but also a guy who has a lot of pop, particularly early. Had the knockout of Tamdan McCrory in less than a minute back in 2016. We'll see if Jotko can continue that trend here tonight. Oh, and a nice counter there with the hook after he blocked the previous shot. Right on the button. And yet another hook landed there by Jotko. Oh, huge overhand. Well, fortunate that one didn't land to the head. The hook shot blocked by the Korean Superboy. Right, so a big early land by the boxer. He put a lot of steam on that one as he's able to get that hook home, DC.
He lands it perfect. I mean, he throws it perfect. Right hand is always where it needs to be. If he throws it with the right, the left hand's always where it needs to be. It's tight, it's crisp, and it lands with a lot of power.
So 1 minute into this fight, and as many people expected, the action absolutely crazy, back and forth. This is a full-on brawl, DC.
It's hard to watch a fight like this and call a fight like this because you never know when somebody's going to take that one shot that finishes the fight.
Oh, misses with the jab. Hammer right hook there. Ooh, nice uppercut from the champ. Oh, nice defense there with the block.
Yeah, nice. He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to keep that elbow tight and throw punches with his free hand.
And now the jab gets through. Nice straight there by Choi.
He's got to throw that kick behind those punches.
All right, so another ringing jab right there, snapping his head back like a Pez dispenser. You can tell he was a former boxer.
Yeah, absolutely. You can tell that that is his base. The way that he throws the jab is fundamentally sound. He does it like he was trained to do it as a young boy. And right now, behind that jab, he finds himself ahead.
Oh, roundhouse kick. Add that to his highlight reel. Oh, beautifully placed with the hook there by Jotko. Lands a big elbow there. Pretty strong jab there by Choi. Oh, blocks that kick to the body. Nicely done.
Keep your hands up. Use your footwork now. It's okay. Use your footwork.
Just over 2 minutes to go in the round.
Tremendous head kick lands for this guy.
Hands on your face.
Work, guys.
Well, straight right hand has been a good weapon for him. He misses with it there.
Let me see that hook now.
He missed with that jab attempt there.
Nice. That was right down the middle.
Oh, tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Jotko.
Over and over, this guy's getting hit right in his face.
Keeps going back to that jab, keeps throwing that jab, but unable to land.
Put him right down the middle now.
That one snuck in. Nice strike.
Timely defense there, huge block for him. Now some uppercuts.
He better move, John. He cannot take these uppercuts from this position. Great commitment to the kicking game.
Right, so now we start to see some redness underneath the elbow. You got to think he's going to continue to attack the body with all of his strikes.
Well, his opponent has not done anything to deter him. He should keep doing this, keep going to the well until his opponent finds an answer, because right now, he seems lost to it.
Good shot. Working ones and twos.
So we cross the 30-second mark in our opening round. Deep now. Under 20 seconds now to go. Big power shot there. Final seconds here of round one.
Good work, guys. Come on.
Second round, straight ahead.
Nice. Very nice. I told you we couldn't keep up with you. Your pace is way too crazy. Okay? You got to keep it up, though. All right? You got the cardio.
All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Round two here. All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back and forth action in the previous round.
Yes, it wasn't a firefight. It wasn't two guys throwing the kitchen sink at each other. But you did see times where they came together and you saw the skill level of these two fighters. Oh!
Oh, big left hook there. Well, you saw the tail of the tape. He has a reach advantage and made good use of it there with that punch.
Jab snaps the head back. These boys are standing right in front of each other, just kind of going at it.
Man, the body work really starting to take its toll here. Obvious redness on that right side. Throwing that jab, no good.
He's back in clinch position. This is where he has done a ton of good work here. Punch, punch, punch to the head from the clinch. I know he said he may want to fight this fight standing, but after seeing that, might want to get back to those wrestling shoes, bud. Put those boots back on.
Just out of range with that left hook. Oh, a huge block there. Man, that is loud. Another strike lands for the kickboxer. He really found that flow state pretty early in this fight, and he hasn't looked back.
He found it really early. And when this guy gets into his groove, he is hell on wheels. And right now he is showing why he is such a high-level, high-regarded kickboxer. He is outclassing this guy.
Watch for that left kick from Jotko. It'll come early, it'll come often. 3 minutes now to go, round 2. Straight right hand counter. And just misses with that big right hand.
Clinch position. Look for the opponent to try to circle off to the side of the octagon, get back to the center where he can dictate the pace and the pressure.
Well, he has really picked up the pace here in round 2. Much more aggressive than we saw in round 1, and now starting to find himself in the pocket.
Nice leg kick.
All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward.
He's looking for that left hand. Not there. Well, he's had next to no answers for the body shots here tonight, and now some redness really starting to develop on that side.
We're starting to see the damage. We're starting to visibly see the effect that all these body strikes are taking on this guy. He's got to do something different. And he's got to be very careful because he's looking for his opponent to go over the top now that he set him up.
Oh, nice straight punch there by Jotko. Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned off the TV, but every time that area gets targeted, that cut is getting worse and closer, theoretically, to the end of the fight.
Yeah, and, you know, when you got a person like this in front of you that is so good at what they do, when you are bleeding like this and the work is showing, you got to try to find a way to stop him. He needs to try to get a takedown or something, because the more he's standing, the more he's going to have to deal with this cut, and now all the blood that's coming from the cut. Nice block.
Under a minute now to go in the round. Effective punch there by Jotko. That right eye's looking pretty swollen. Oh, single collar tie here. All right, good job by him there to raise the guard and protect his head.
He's doing a good job of keeping the guard high, blocking his head, making sure he's not taking those damaging strikes up top.
20 seconds left. Oh, he somehow ate that overhand. Wow. And both fighters exchange in the pocket. Oh, masterful job by him controlling the range. Another punch lands. All right, round 3 coming up next. All right, so there's the end of the round. You see the blood trickling down as he makes his way back to the stool. Cut on the bridge of the nose, or so it appears from the strike in that round. Cut man getting right to work. All right, so back to the stools we go. They say defense wins championships, and he has not defended well tonight.
He isn't trying, or at least it doesn't seem like he's trying. He has got to move his head. He's trying to react when the punch is already coming, and that's not working. If he takes many more of these shots, this fight is going to be stopped due to the swelling.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. All right, pretty good back-and-forth action in the previous 2 rounds. Your expectations here as this next round gets underway?
I expect the action to really pick up now. These guys have to lay it on the line as we start to approach the end.
Choi's now dealing with a cheek cut.
Get that body.
Oh, nice elbow. Oh, nice right hand by the champ, yeah.
Just missed with the elbow there.
Oh, big elbow.
Well, this is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see which party is more injured, but I think both fighters have been really effective with their strikes in this one.
Yeah, both guys have been affected. Both guys have been beat up. It's a very competitive fight. Let's see who has the heart to carry them through these very tough moments.
And now they are throwing both sides with conviction. Lands the right hand over the top. Choi's eye is closing up. Try to establish that jab. Huge block there. Oh, the high kick lands. All right, so he earned respect from his opponent early on with the power, and now the swelling really started to become a factor, champ.
The swelling's starting to become a factor. This guy is so good at recognizing a weakness in his opponent. He got him hurt, he got him swollen a little bit, and now it's starting to pay dividends.
Good, those are all connected. Let's keep it up.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Back to the jab now, no good. Well, you see him land the jab there. He's got the reach advantage. Might as well use it. Well, it's all pace and pressure down the stretch. He is really lighting them up now.
Relax. Keep your hands.
We have crossed the midpoint of this one. Choi going with the kick to the body. He's an outstanding kicker, but that attempt missed. Beautiful counter punch, really settling in when it comes to his counterattack here tonight. And again, making good use of what is a huge advantage in reach. Choi's taking aim at that cut right now, DC, and you got to admire the fighter IQ, right? Might as well keep landing strikes on a target that you have damaged repeatedly throughout the fight.
Keep going forward.
Lead kick landed there by Jocko. Counter left. Well, you got to think he's going to enjoy watching this one back tomorrow morning. He has landed a ton of significant strikes, and really a guy who has been a monster in the gym, finally putting it together here in the octagon.
To go home and admire your work, it doesn't take till the next morning. He's going back to the room right now and firing up the video to look at beauty in action, and he was the one causing all the action.
Let's focus.
Big shot lands for both guys.
And now some separation. Well, you didn't see a lot of the body work from him in the earlier rounds, but he's certainly getting after it here. Big shot to the body connects there. We'll see if he can follow it up. Lands another strike upstairs, and for his opponent, that is certainly not going to help matters when it comes to the swelling.
He can't miss, Jay. And when you saw the swelling initially, you knew that he needed to change something. He still has not changed that. And while it's getting worse, it's still not at a point where we should panic. But a few more, and he's going to find himself in a dire situation.
Let's open up that cut more now.
Well, the right hand has been there at times, not that time.
Right here, you got to empty the gas tank, John. You got to just go forward and let everything fly.
Oh, you gotta like the output here. So aggressive with the strikes. He continues to light him up. Gotta be careful here not to gas out, of course, but you gotta like the offense we're seeing from him, especially in this round. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? All right, that's 3 rounds in the books. We are headed to the championship rounds.
All right, step.
All right, so the round is over, and you see the cut man not wasting any time as the fighter makes his way back to the stool. The cut man will try to shut that cut on the bridge of his nose and prevent it from becoming a factor here moving forward. All right, well, no surprise to see that eye continue to be targeted. Some replays from the previous round in which a lot of damage was doled out.
Well, the cut man's got some work to do to try to give this kid an opportunity to stay in the fight, because the reality is he has taken far too many shots to the eye, and now he's dealing with a nasty cut. He has got to change something.
You ready to fight? Ready. Yeah.
4th round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go. You can feel the tension. 4th round is underway. We'll see who has the upper hand here.
You feel it inside of the arena. The fighters feel it inside of the octagon. It's palpable. The energy is crazy because you understand that in the next 10 minutes, someone's going to get a belt strapped around their waist. It's amazing.
Circling towards the left. All right, well, if you like blood, perhaps this is the fight for you. That cut is really started to open up wide now.
It's starting to open up, but it doesn't seem to be affecting him too bad right now. It's still bloody, but it's not really limiting his ability to continue. Let's see if he can get through this and win this fight.
All right, so a good job defensively by him here as he raises the guard and prevents any damage.
Shades of James Toney. Always seeing things coming at him. He's such a great defensive fighter. Big shot to the head.
Well, just as he did in the previous round, he continues to connect on a high volume of strikes. And a good sign, too, doesn't seem to be slowing down whatsoever.
Look at how he drives his knee right into his opponent's midsection.
Fighters separate from the clinch now. Oh, he's got him hurting here. Again, going back to the jab just out of range. Well, we may have the best cut men and women in the business, but I'm not sure they're going to be able to do much with that cut. It continues to widen with every passing strike.
And you're fighting a great fighter. It's hard to deal with the damage of the cut while dealing with the level of the fighter in front of you. Right now, you've got to do something different to try and change the way that this fight is playing out.
Under 3 minutes to go in round 4. Well, he keeps going back to the well with that left hand just out of range. Oh, and he continues to pour it on. We mentioned earlier the aggression with his striking. Got to be careful to not gas out here, but at least you have to admire the approach. Trying to establish that jab once again.
Gets in close and gets that single collar tie locked in tight. Solid punch from the clinch here.
Shot goes tough as it gets, but that eye is downright nasty at this point in time. And you've got to wonder, given all the swelling, if that might even be a fractured orbital. Not good for Lim. Just over 2 minutes now to go. Oh, went to the switch kick there. Nice job by Jotko. Another powerful kick there. A lot of volume with the feet tonight for him.
It's unbelievable to watch somebody make kicking the base of their fighting style. He has shown us that it's possible.
Yet again, rinse and repeat, targeting that swelling, and you gotta think this is gonna start to affect his performance now.
Yeah, it's at a point now, John, where he's going to start to get desperate. He's going to start to make some mistakes because this swelling is not just minor anymore. We're starting to get into the major territory. Oh, nice kick. No wasted motions on those kicks. There's no tell.
He's been working hard defensively. Kick block there. Well, we wondered earlier why there weren't as many body strikes. He's making up for lost time here. Shot to the body connects, and that bears watching. That's going to hurt this opponent. Under a minute now to go in the round.
Ooh, big shot lands.
And he's looking for that left hand, just missed. Unable to connect with the right. Well, you know he's tougher than I am, right? But this man has absorbed so much damage upstairs that I wouldn't be surprised to see the referee call in the doctor at some point.
Well, at some point, you got to take a look at him. He's so bruised, he's so battered, he's so swollen. And credit to his opponent for finding a route to victory and staying on that. He is dominating this fight.
10 seconds to go in the round. Buzzer sounds for the end of round 4, 20 minutes in the books.
Stop.
That's what I'm talking about right there. You can't stop your kicks. I want you to keep it up, though. Don't sleep on them kicks. Keep them coming. Keep the pressure coming. Leg kicks.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fifth and final round. All right, the action continues here and now as our next round gets underway. And, man, these guys still look fresh as if they haven't even started fighting time. Pretty impressive.
Both of them have a huge reputation for being fit fighters, and it shows in the way they're approaching round number 2.
Swing and a miss by Choi. Oh, man, this is one thing you do not want to get kicked in the head in MMA.
You cannot take too many of those head kicks, but this guy gets his leg up there so fast, sometimes you don't see it coming.
Oh, you land, I land. Is that what we're doing here? Nice job by him defensively there.
Let's go. Let's open up that cut a little bit more.
Oh, beautiful counter. So pretty good recovery by the opponent after getting stunned pretty good. Got to capitalize on those opportunities.
I mean, you can't waste these opportunities. You don't get them as often as you'd like. So when you get a guy hurt, you got to find a way to finish the fight.
Just missed with the left there. Choi's nose is just donating blood by the second here. I'm not so sure that nose isn't broken, DC. Oh, switch kick. How good was that?
He switches the hips really fast and gets that leg up real quick to the target. Nice punch lands.
Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight. Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting his head, raising the guard, and really frustrating the offensive fighter a little bit.
Lesson 1 in boxing class, hands up, chin down.
Jotko's eye is essentially swollen shut at this point in time. I'm not so sure they're not going to step in, Daniel, and stop this fight right now. Hard to be a one-eyed fighter in a mixed martial arts setting. Well, he put so much stock into this fight, and now we're late in the game, and if he doesn't get a finish, this opportunity goes by the board.
I mean, it's almost over. Right now, he's got to start throwing everything he can find at his opponents and hope that he can force a mistake and overwhelm his opponent to try to get a finish.
Right idea, wrong execution. The left punch misses. Oh, nice strike landed there by Jotko.
They're so evenly matched, and they're going tit for tat.
Jotko's cut is getting worse here. Man, is that bleeding. Nice head kick gets through. Under 2 minutes to go in the fight. Well, he's got the longer reach, and he certainly showed it there in landing that straight punch. The Korean Superboy gets caught by that straight punch there. Well, you know, Rogan's pissed he missed this one. We are witnessing an instant classic. Back and forth we go. Both fighters have been on the cusp of being finished, and both have exuded a ton of heart.
Yeah, they both show heart, courage, ability, technical skills. I can't really tell you how these two are still in the fight with the damage that they both are exhibiting on their face. Oh, boy, look at that gash.
Fighter blocks a punch.
Big punch lands through the middle.
Stand and cheer, ladies and gentlemen. What a fight. It's a big knee. Well, he's looking for that left hand, just out of range, though, with it. That club becoming a real factor. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Throwing that jab yet again out of range. Oh, big left hook there.
Nice block.
The official decision is in. It resides with the venerable Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges score the contest 49-46, 50-45, and 49-46. For the winner by unanimous decision, and new undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, the Korean Superboy, Doo Ho Choi.
So the Korean Superboy, Doo Ho Choi, with another highlight for the reel tonight. That reel's getting pretty crowded. Crazy to think this guy is just getting started, maybe a few years removed from his fighting prime. We'll see just how far he can take it, but tonight, undeniably, a huge step in the right direction for a guy who could be a future UFC champion.